Welcome back to Where the Soul Echoes, where your journey is honored in its entirety, its depth, its silence, its ache, and its awakening. If you have followed the path of recognition, reflection, separation, surrender, and return, you now stand at a doorway that has been quietly waiting for you, the sacred work of healing through the mirror. This phase is neither linear nor simple. It is a labyrinth of your own soul, an intricate weaving of love, reflection, and reclamation. Take a deep breath now. Feel your body. Allow your awareness to settle into this moment. Here, you are invited to be fully present, not to fix, not to judge, not to resist, but simply to witness yourself as you are. The mirror that your twin flame offers is no longer a reflection of another. It is a reflection of you, unfiltered and unapologetic, revealing the parts of your soul that are ready to be seen, acknowledged, and healed. Healing through the mirror begins with observation. Notice your reactions, the ways your heart flinches or races, the subtle tensions in your body. These are sacred indicators of places where old patterns have been etched into your being. Perhaps it is the familiar ache of abandonment, the fear of not being enough, the desire to control, or the compulsion to hide your truth in order to be accepted. These reactions are not flaws, they are invitations. Every pang, every wave of discomfort, every longing is a doorway into the self that has been waiting to be embraced. It is natural to want to push these reflections away, to close your eyes, to turn from the pain, to convince yourself that what you feel is about the other, not you. But the soul does not lie. The mirror shows you what has been carried, often silently, from lifetimes past. It shows the inherited patterns, the conditioned fears, the stories you have believed about love, worth, and belonging. Healing does not come by avoidance. It comes by facing these truths tenderly and courageously. Begin by sitting with yourself in stillness. Let your breath be your anchor. With each inhale, invite awareness into your heart. With each exhale, release judgment, shame, or resistance. You are not broken. You are unfolding. You are being shown not what is wrong, but what has been waiting to be known. As you observe these reflections, you may notice a trembling and emotional tremor that rises and falls. This trembling is sacred. It is the body, the mind, and the soul communicating that healing is taking place. It may manifest as grief, anger, fear, longing, or even moments of inexplicable joy. Let it move through you. Let it breathe. Do not force it. Do not try to change it. Witness it, honor it, and allow it to guide you deeper into your own truth. Healing through the mirror is also a practice of radical honesty. Ask yourself, where am I still seeking validation outside of myself? Where have I given my power away in relationships, in choices, in silence? Where have I hidden the most sacred parts of my heart in fear of being seen? Each question is not meant to punish you, but to illuminate the paths you have not yet walked fully, the shadows you have not yet embraced. This work is not quick. It is not neat. It is a process that unfolds in layers, each more profound than the last. There will be days when the mirror feels merciless, when the reflections seem too raw, too vast, too real. In those moments, breathe, anchor yourself. Remember that the mirror is not your enemy. It is the sacred guide bringing you to the threshold of your own wholeness. You may find that certain patterns arise repeatedly. The fear of abandonment, the need to control, the compulsion to please, or the pain of not being recognized. These are not coincidences. They are echoes of your soul speaking in its own language. Each repetition is a call to deeper healing, a call to reclaim what you have long denied, your right to love fully, your right to exist authentically, your right to be seen exactly as you are. Healing through the mirror also requires gentleness. Do not demand immediate transformation from yourself. Do not punish yourself for what you see. Instead, cultivate compassion. Place your hand over your heart. Speak softly. I see you. I honor you. I am here. Let these words seep into the parts of your being that have felt invisible or unworthy. This is the medicine. This is the bridge between reflection and wholeness. As you progress through this phase, you will notice a shift. The triggers that once made you feel small, reactive, or lost begin to soften. Your reactions become more measured. Your understanding deepens. You start to see that the mirror is not about the other, it is about you, your growth, your awakening, your reclamation. This realization is both liberating and humbling. It reminds you that love is not something to be attained. It is something to be lived, embodied, and shared without conditions. You will also encounter resistance. The ego will whisper, "Why now? Why this pain? Why must it be so intense?" Know that resistance is part of the process. It is a protective mechanism designed to shield you from confronting the depth of your own soul too quickly. But with patience, mindfulness, and compassion, resistance softens. It becomes a gentle teacher rather than an adversary. Part of healing through the mirror is integrating the lessons that arise. As the triggers surface, as the old wounds reveal themselves, you begin to practice new ways of being. Perhaps it is setting boundaries that honor your worth. Perhaps it is speaking your truth without fear. Perhaps it is choosing presence over reaction, love over judgment. Each action, each conscious choice is a thread weaving the fabric of your healed self. The mirror also calls you to align with your authentic power. You are invited to reclaim the parts of yourself you surrendered to fear, expectation, or past pain. This is sovereignty not over another, but over your own heart. To stand in your power is not to dominate or control, but to embody your truth fully, and in doing so, radiate love without attachment or need. This phase is deeply spiritual. The reflections you encounter are not just personal, they are energetic. They ripple through your body, mind, and soul, and often extend to your twin flame connection, showing you the energetic patterns that have long needed attention. By working through your mirror, you heal not only yourself, but the shared energy, the bond, and the pathways that connect your souls. At times, the healing will feel like a storm. Emotions rise, old memories resurface, and clarity seems distant. Yet remember, storms are not meant to destroy, they are meant to cleanse. They wash away what no longer serves you and prepare the ground for new growth, new understanding, and the deeper embodiment of love. As you move deeper into this process, journaling becomes a sacred tool. Write without censor, without expectation. Let your words be the conduit between your inner world and your higher self. Ask, what am I truly feeling? What am I afraid to acknowledge? What truths have I hidden, even from myself? Allow the answers to arise naturally without forcing them. Trust that your soul knows the path, even when your mind does not. Healing through the mirror is ultimately about integration. It is about taking each reflection, each trigger, each insight, and weaving it into a cohesive understanding of yourself. You begin to notice patterns you've healed, understand the cycles you've broken, and recognize the wisdom embedded in your experiences. This integration is what leads to emotional maturity, spiritual resilience, and the ability to love fully without dependency or fear. You may notice subtle shifts, where once you reacted, now you respond. Where once you sought outside validation, now you affirm yourself. Where once you feared intimacy, now you allow connection with clear boundaries and open heart. These shifts are not dramatic, they are quiet, profound, and cumulative. Over time, they build a foundation for authentic union, both with your twin flame and with the world around you. Remember, this work is ongoing. Healing through the mirror is not a destination, but a continuum. Even as you reclaim your power and integrate your lessons, new reflections may arise. The mirror evolves, deepens, and calls you to ever greater authenticity. This is the gift of the twin flame journey. It teaches you to meet yourself continually, with courage, compassion, and clarity. Take another moment now. Close your eyes if you can. Feel your body, your breath, the beating of your heart. Recognize the strength, the resilience, and the wisdom that has carried you through every phase of this journey. You are not broken. You are awakening. You are reclaiming your wholeness. And every reflection, every mirror, every challenge has been a guide bringing you here. As you continue to heal through the mirror, know this: the connection you share with your twin flame is not merely a relationship, it is a sacred catalyst. It reflects your soul back to you, revealing both the light and the shadow, the beauty and the wounds, the love and the fear. And in witnessing, embracing, and integrating these reflections, you prepare yourself for the next phase of union, authentic, free, and whole. So breathe, sit with the reflections, feel the emotions without judgment, journal, meditate, move, sing, cry if you need. Let the mirror guide you with tenderness. Allow your soul to integrate the lessons. Witness your own evolution with reverence. Say quietly or in your mind, I see myself fully. I honor my reflections. I embrace my wholeness. I am healing. I am becoming. Repeat this. Let it echo in your body, your heart, your soul. Let it be the drumbeat of your inner return, the rhythm of your ongoing awakening. This is healing through the mirror. It is sacred, it is deep, it is expansive. It is the foundation upon which the next chapters of your journey, reclamation, integration, and union will stand. It is your invitation to love yourself with the depth, patience, and grace that your soul has always deserved. If these words touched you, softened you, or reminded you of the truth within your heart, subscribe to Where the Soul Echoes. Share your reflections in the comments. Your journey matters. Your story resonates. Your soul is listening.